Oh,
We did do Jump.
that is the number one song in K-pop music right now.
Yeah. I mean, hold on. I'm going to put my headphones on. That doesn't surprise me, actually. Uh, I'm trying to think how that did for us. Um,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I'm just. I want to make sure I can. I'm going to get you off of my. Sorry, I'm just putting my.
So we're live, right?
We are, but I'm not. All right, test, test. Say something, Sam.
Hello, Sam.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have probably a little bit. I couldn't switch my headphones, but that's the way it works. That's the way it works here.
There you go, bro.
Um, let me. All right, test.
Did you hear that?
I was putting something on. Hey, Atia's here.
Oh, now the party can start.
Uh, Gucci Naders from Mexico City. It must be super early for us, Atia says. Yes, it is.
Hola.
It's very, very early for us. Good evening, just me from the Philippines, and Janessa. Thank you for being here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. If we didn't have any, it just wouldn't be us. So this is just the way we do it. It has to be somewhat difficult, right? Um,
Hi, yeah.
I'm just gonna start by saying this to you, Sam. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Did you have a good night's sleep, buddy?
Eh, you
You're in
know,
your you're in your office too. I thought your wife would maybe kick you downstairs or something.
no, she's sleeping.
Everybody in my house is sleeping too, so that's how early it is. We're on brand, exactly, Atya. Um, well, I want to talk about just some recent reaction videos we did real quick, if I may.
Go ahead.
So I don't know if you've noticed. Well, one just came out today. It's a
Yes.
Bollywood song. Actually, you edited this one,
Oh, yeah.
Chalea with Shah Rukh Khan. I don't know how many Indian fans or Bollywood fans we have. Probably, I'm guessing zero right now. In the chat, anyway, is what I'm saying. But
Oh,
if you don't know who Shah Rukh Khan is, he's huge. He's the man, right? He's the man in India, and he has been for years. So anytime there's like a new movie or anything that's happening with Shah Rukh Khan, it's like a big deal. And not just in India, but globally, people know about it. He also seems to have all of his movies go on to Netflix these days. Does that sound right? Am I making that up?
no, I think it's happening.
Yeah, I think a
He's
lot of it.
he's
Yeah,
he's happening in this country. I think he's starting to come up.
yeah, I think more people are probably becoming more. Uh, he's becoming more well known to the people out here in the West. But he's never gonna come out and do a movie here. I wish he would. I wish he would. But he's constantly making movies. He's almost 60 years old now. He's been
Oh,
doing this for like decades. And I think you said last week he had hurt himself, but Anyway, if you don't know who Shah Rukh Khan is, you guys should really check him out. We just did a reaction to one of his, I guess one of his newer films. It's called Jawan,
Jawan.
which is
Yeah.
like an action romance movie.
I think it's a couple of years old.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I think it's within the last 2-3 years. But Magandang. Oh well, welcome Tin2X or Tin2 Times. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank
oh-
you for joining. So Atya wanted to know why so early. Well, you're in Pakistan, right?
Yeah,
Or did
right.
you
Wasn't
move?
she in Pakistan? I feel like that's true.
I
Well,
don't
why
know if
are
she
we
is
doing
now,
it?
but
Why are we doing it early, Sam?
so we can get more people from the Pacific Rim suckered in. I mean, to watch us.
I knew I was going to regret asking you. No, because I think we talked about this last time too, is like we're always figuring out a good time to do this. There never seems to be a good time, especially for us, because it usually means we got to do this early. But we've said it before. Most of our fan base is Korea, Japan, India, Philippines. Like it's on the other side of the world, right? And of
Yep.
course, we have people here in the States, and bits and pieces everywhere, and in United Kingdom, Mexico, Canada, but mainly it's all in that like Pacific Rim area you just described. But so this is why we did it now. I think it's probably a little later for most of you guys. It's in the evening, if I'm correct. So hopefully this is good for you guys. We're gonna try it, and my wife always tells me I need to get up early anyway. Make something of my life, do something with it. It's either that or
Janisa,
get out of the house. What's that?
what's so funny, Janisa? I don't get the reference.
It's good for me in terms of timing. It's 6 p.m. in Pakistan. Well, it's 6 a.m. here, so it's not like,
That's 12 hours.
overly crazy. I mean,
Mhm.
it's crazy, because we're not getting any younger. I wish we were.
Speak for yourself.
Thank you for that. So let's talk about a couple of things, like HPR news real quick. I promise it won't be long. But speaking of Shah Rukh Khan, one of our videos that we did, reaction videos we did of Shah Rukh Khan, it's called Chaya Chaya. You and I love that one. That's the one where he's on the train. Literally the
I
entire
can't forget that train
literally the entire scene is on a train,
moving
train.
with people on the roof.
Yes, exactly. Not in a train, on a train. And but that just crossed 100,000 views, which is amazing. Which kind of goes to show that Shah Rukh Khan is a pretty big deal, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Mappa from SB19, that's gonna hit 200. I think, Sam. I think it's going to hit 200,000
No.
within the next few weeks. Because
Really?
I think it's at like 185 now, 185,000.
Holy cow.
That is by far our biggest, most viewed reaction video of all time is Mappa from SB19. Thank you, Atya.
Well, the Philippines have been really good to us. Everybody's so friendly, and I don't know, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's like one of the things we found doing music video reactions in particular, is that the communities, the fan bases are really welcoming. Like I was thinking maybe they're like, oh, these guys are just, who the hell are these guys, right?
That's what I asked.
Well, we still ask that, but they have been awesome. Everybody's been awesome. The Aten crowd in particular, since you said SB19, have been wonderful in being accepting of us, and they've reached out to us. We've done messages, video messages that people wanted to include in their videos to like SB19 or SB19 fans. So we've kind of really gotten into that community, and everybody's just awesome. Everybody's been awesome. I can't think of one thing that's been bad. Um, Thank you, Atia. Chaya Chaya was a very popular song amongst toy makers in South Asia. Really?
How's that?
Lots of toys here would play that song. Huh. I did hear that that is a extremely popular song, and an extremely popular song. And in fact, I think that song has even appeared in uh, American movies, which again, just well, that's like an Arajit Singh thing, right? He's the singer songwriter of that song, and he is super popular
Right.
in India. So that could be more him than anything, but it's an excellent song. Like it's just one of those songs that's like pumping. Just that.
Well,
Yeah.
we just talked about some of our successes. What about some of our flops?
Well, here's the thing. So Espa, I don't know if there's any Espa fans out there, but
They're not here.
they're a K-pop. They're a K-pop group. They usually do pretty well. In fact, whenever a song drops with Espa, they're usually getting millions and millions of hits. And the one we just did, this reaction we just did called Rich Man, a song made specifically for Sam. I think they know Sam.
What are you talking
But
about?
it's called Rich Man. And it has millions and millions of views. It just came out I think now it's probably a week and a half, 2 weeks old. But it flopped. Our reaction video to that flopped. Nobody watched it. Now, there's a lot of things that can kind of go into that. I don't know what it is in particular why nobody wanted to see it. It's a really good song. And not only that, but the video is interesting as all hell.
Yeah, all hell.
Pardon my French. But nobody's really seen it. If you haven't seen it, guys, our reaction to Espa's Rich Man, a song that is very near and dear to Sam.
Why do you keep saying that? The only
You're rich in love, you said.
Yeah, well, the only relation that song would have to me is to remind us of the great song "If I Was a Rich Man."
If I was a rich man. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I would say maybe that is true that Espa fans aren't into reaction videos. That's very possible. Except we have done Espa reactions before, and while they're not they're no SB19 reaction fans, but they usually get thousands and thousands of views. This one after a day had 115. I think we're up to 400 views now. It's gonna go on to be maybe one of the lowest viewed reactions we've ever done, which is sad to say. And the other thing is the Mandalorian Grogu.
That's right. We did, or you did, a really nice review of the Mandalorian and Grogu. I was impressed because I didn't know that was coming.
Well, right. So Sam and I started out doing this HPR channel to do what, Sam? React to what? React to what?
Oh yeah. Oh, react to television, movies, a lot of movie reviews.
Yeah. Right. So that's what we were doing, and there are some that have done really well, but this one did not. And this came out. I don't even know what the numbers are, if I'm being honest. Today, maybe you can check that out, but I think it was at 115, 120. Now, to be fair, we haven't done a trailer reaction for a while, so most of our audience doesn't care. But it's Star Wars. Who doesn't care about Star Wars? It's Star Wars related, right?
Yeah, that is a good question. Why always me, according to uh, Janisa?
What's the problem, Sam? What's going on?
Well, why is it always me?
Because everything comes down to Sam. Come on.
Can we put the light on somebody else like you?
I do like so Atia says maybe Espa fans are taking a break. It's possible. I don't know. Who knows? Um and that's fine because it's really not about like how many views we get. I'm just a little shocked that it didn't do what I would expect it to do. But yeah, I mean for whatever reason Espa didn't do very well.
But on a good point,
Yeah.
Jolly Bee is coming. We're coming up soon.
Now, would you have guessed that Jolly Bee commercial reactions would be so popular? We didn't even know Jolly Bee existed until
Yeah, until somebody turned us on to it
a month or two ago, like a couple of months ago.
a couple months ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been there a few times.
And we have. And it's funny because now that Jolly Bee reaction we did called Choice or The Choice.
Joyce, I think so. Yeah, it's the one where she's choosing between the dead guy
Oh, right.
and the live guy.
Right. So emotional. It's so emotional.
Kind of weird.
I've literally cried in every Jollibee commercial, and I hate it. I hate it. I can't take it anymore. But that choice Jollibee commercial is our 11th highest most viewed reaction video, which is insane.
That is, you took the words right out of my mouth.
That's
right, look, they just went out there.
It's crazy. What's the fascination with Jollibee commercials? That's what I want to know.
I think people like the stories.
Yeah.
That's got to be the only reason.
A good story is a good story is a good story.
Yeah.
No
it's a
matter
good
where
story.
you find it. I'll agree with that.
So, 102X, what is your kind of music that you like to listen to? Not what your kids listen to. Let's
yeah,
hear that.
2X likes Jollibee.
Mm,
I mean,
Jollibee.
look, I get it. The food is phenomenal for a fast food joint. Excellent. It was actually rated the #1 fast food chicken joint in America.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
You didn't tell me that. That's wild.
It's been that way for like the last 2 years, at least. Janessa says, I also have an all-time favorite commercial by Nestle Philippines. It's called Pagabig. Pagabig? Well, that's interesting. See, that's something we should probably look into. Like, I would love to do like commercials from around the world. Wouldn't that be interesting?
I think that would be interesting.
Not just from a production standpoint, but like seeing how that's done, but also just from like a cultural standpoint, like how do people market certain things to certain people? Because Americans are different. That's a different animal altogether as far as like marketing to us. But
Yeah.
Atia says, "Oh, I hope I get to try it when I visit in December." Wait, where are you visiting, Atia?
Weren't you in Europe or something?
Atia's in Pakistan.
No, I know, but I thought she was going to Europe for some reason.
Oh, maybe.
Or was it here? Where are you going?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we love SB19 too because they are very positive, except for when they make us cry, which happens a lot.
She's coming. Oh, she's coming to the U.S. Any genre. So yeah, 102X. Any genre that gives a good message is why I love SB19, and that's like what you said, Sam. SB19.
Yeah,
Why do you like SB19?
because their songs are mostly, you know, upbeat and
It's the
pro
it's the
peace and love
messaging.
and
It's
the
the
messaging. Of course, that's what I just said.
That's not what you said, but yes, it's the messaging. Because that's I agree completely. That is definitely the number one reason I really fell hard for SB19 was because of
They
what
made you
they
cry.
what's that? It's yeah, they made me cry exactly. But it's about family, it's about, caring for one another, uh which I didn't have that growing up. Were you in a loving family where they were always encouraging, or were you in a family where that was like your big brother was always picking on you and that kind of thing?
No, I was the big brother,
Oh,
but yeah, there was a lot of love coming from my mom.
that's good. See, and mine too, but I had two other brothers
Ah,
to
right, right.
deal with, and on top of that, like stepbrothers, if they were when and if they were around. But it was always like there was not love. I didn't love my older brother when I was a kid. I in fact I hated him. I really despised him. Um, and he wasn't encouraging, right? He didn't encourage me to be a better person. He didn't give me hugs, that kind of thing. He would punch me, right? He'd punch me and
Oh,
make fun of me all the time. Uh, that's just
Velvet Moon. Hi.
well, hello from Indonesia. Oh, hey, we just did an Indonesian reaction again.
Yeah, tell them about it.
I don't remember. Well, I don't want to say anything because it's not done yet.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, we have another Indonesian music reaction coming very soon. Um, any
Yeah,
rate,
welcome, Atya.
any rate,
Where
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I was going to say where I was asking where Atya is going in the U.S.
So, so just to finish my story real quick, while she answers that, um, so I didn't grow up with that kind of like support and love and feeling of warmth and stuff from my family. So
Mm.
it's for me it's emotional because I never had it. So that's why I think I'm attracted to SB19's
New
message.
York.
Oh, fun.
I hear it's a great place. When I was there as a child, I lived there for a little while, a couple of years, I think. I was very small. I just remember a big, scary, dingy city,
New York.
but everybody loves it. I don't know.
The last time I was in New York was probably 15 years ago, maybe a little over that.
Mm.
And oh, thank you, Atia.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you, Atya.
uh, 15, some maybe a little bit more than that years ago, I went out there and just hung out for maybe like 5 days or something. My then girlfriend was there for work, and she's my wife now, by the way. Um, but she was
Suck
at
it
that point she was my girlfriend, but she was there for work, and her boss let her stay in his really nice condo
Oh,
in smack like right down from the Empire State Building. And so we stayed there, and everything was walking distance. We didn't have to take a cab anywhere because it was literally everything was like right there. But it was in the middle of winter, which is good and bad. Good because it was very holiday cheer kind of thing. It was around Christmas time, and but it was just freezing, freezing cold.
oh
But
yeah. That's
beautiful. It
one
was
of the
beautiful.
reasons why I moved west. I don't like the cold, but I grew up in a city called
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
I was gonna say, how do you?
That's that had a lot of cold years. Well, that's how we ended up. But yeah, I wasn't born here. I was born in North Africa, and I guess my genealogy tends towards the warmer
The
climates.
warmer climates.
Yeah.
You're like a husky in Southern California, except opposite.
Yeah, whatever that means.
It means you're not supposed to be here, but because of the climate. Who puts a husky in 120 degree? It's like putting a husky in Phoenix, Arizona. They're just not going to be comfortable. And that's you. You're just not comfortable in cold weather climates. That's why everybody moves to LA.
Yeah, unfortunately. You know what somebody said to me when I first got here to LA?
What? Get out of here.
Welcome to LA. Now go home.
Was that me? That wasn't me, was it?
No, it wasn't
Oh.
you.
Uh,
You had
Tin
other sentiments.
Tin2X says you have to watch SB19's Mappa when they sang it with their family. If you will continue Casual Chuck's docu. Well, we do. We are continuing with Casual Chuck's documentary.
Yay.
We just shot another one.
Yay.
I let Sam acts like he has no idea. Actually, you probably don't have any idea. We shot the third part. That's coming out this week. In fact, that's part of the news we were gonna get to. We just got off track a little bit. But we were with that will be coming out within the next few days. Is our Casual Chuck? We're continuing our Casual Chuck documentary on SB19.
Is that the one that's already in the can?
We already shot it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm editing it as we speak. Well,
that
not as
phrase in the can refers to something that was shot on film, and we used to carry film in cans, like those round.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Like tin.
really thick pizza.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you know what's funny about that? I used to go out looking in bins for thrown away film tins, so I could use them for like decoration in my apartment at the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember wondering about that.
And they did, and that's where I found them. Is people would throw them away, and I'd pick them up and clean them and put them up on my wall.
You know, speaking of entrepreneurial, not you. My first company that I worked for when I became in production and post production. The owner of this very successful company that was, I don't know, had like 3 or 4 satellite offices. And what he did to start his business is he had no money or anything. He went around to studios and other places that do video work, and he would pull old videos out of the trash, degauss them, and sell them as used stock, and that built up his business. I always thought that was fascinating.
I mean, hey, make a buck any way you can. I mean, if that's the way you're gonna do it, that's the way you're gonna do it. I'm just looking at some of these comments real quick. Have you listened to Mappa Indonesian version with Aruma? I didn't know there was such a thing.
We'll look it up.
SB9 came here to Indonesia promoting Mappa Indonesian version with Aruma and did some interviews too. They went to a school for busking too. What is busking?
It's when you play out in the street or in the in New York on the subway platforms underground. They would play people like with the guitar or whatever they had, and
they call that busking.
People would give, yeah, that's called busking. I think it's a European word.
Huh. There's a school for busking, it says. I've never heard that.
That's one way to make a buck without taxes.
Basically, it just means live performing.
Yes.
For free. Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you, Velvet Moon, for that. We love learning.
That's right.
And we just learned, segue, we just learned Taylor Swift is coming out with a new album.
Yay!
I'm sure a lot of people here don't care about that uh, on this chat currently, but to us it's a big deal because Taylor Swift is the reason we got into music reactions in the first place. She was the very first one we did
for us.
Yeah. And we surprisingly liked the stuff. We had no idea. But she's got a new album coming out pretty darn soon. I think within the next week or two. And we're excited because we've only been relegated to watching a lot of her old stuff. Now she did come out with her, what was that, Dead Poets whatever that was, her last album. You and I actually did one reaction.
Well, Janessa loves Taylor.
Oh, Janessa.
That's what it said.
Oh, Pablo loves Taylor Swift. You know, it's funny. Okay, so I actually compared in one of our reactions Pablo to Taylor Swift. I compared those two because he writes the same way in the sense that they both kind of have that way of tapping into your heart with certain melodies, notes, and of course the lyrics. They're both known for their lyrical prowess. So I kind of compared the two, and I was a little worried that people might take that the wrong way, but I think a lot of people were like, yeah, absolutely. And I really do like her lyrics, and she's made us cry on more than one occasion as well. So
I agree with Tin2X. I'm not really into her, but I like watching her because she's so hot.
What?
Never mind.
What the heck are you talking about?
Scratch that. Scratch that.
I love doing live with you, Sam.
It's always a party.
Yeah, so Taylor Swift with her new album coming out, that should be fun. We're excited to get to that because we love doing new stuff. We were disappointed because she only did one music video on her last album.
That's it? Oh, Atya, I'm sorry. I was joking.
Yes,
sometimes he has to reel me back in.
This is why I'm usually taking the lead. I've got Sam's like the horse and I'm the guy on the carriage, like, whoa, whoa.
I've been called a horse before, yeah.
Yeah. So here's the other thing. So we've done a number of Sam being honest here. There's two ways you can get honesty out of Sam. Get him drunk or make him wake up at 5 a.m. to do a podcast.
Yeah. Well, since I don't drink.
Or offer him chocolate.
Chocolate?
Or a Coca-Cola.
Where's the chocolate?
Okay. So we're going to move on. Filipino bands that we've done. So we're it's no secret. You and I love pretty much every SB19 or every Filipino band we've done, especially SB19.
Yeah.
We've done G22, which is a girl group. Binny. I've actually written Shaggedy. Remember Shaggedy? We just did that one. Mm-hmm. So they've been great. Mission Soul's not really like a mainstream thing, but they're a big local band in the Philippines. So everything that we've done so far in the Philippines has been really, really good. So our question is what? What's our question, Sam? What are we looking for?
Acceptance. I don't know. What are we looking for?
Do you not have your podcast breakdown in front of you that I told you to have?
Yeah, I do. Right. It's right here.
So we're asking, well, who else should we do? What are some of the other big bands in the Philippines right now that are big, especially like P-pop? And it doesn't have to be P-pop. It could be anything. But because that's kind of what we've been doing, um, Janessa put a horse there. That's pretty funny.
Well, there are some up and coming bands from the Philippines that I think we should look into, like indie pop group Sinta,
Sinta?
Sinta, Sinta, or synth pop band, which I'm into that synth pop. Dough Bob, Dough Baby. I can't even spell it and say it.
Dough
Dough
Bob?
Baby.
Dough Baby. Okay.
Yeah. And another one called Bree. Have you guys heard of any of these guys?
Well, this one, so
Janessa,
yeah, go ahead.
she recommends Marlag by Dionola.
Dianella.
That's what it said.
Molto by Cup of Joe. I love
I like that name.
I like the name. It's raining in Manila. Well, stay dry.
Doesn't it rain a lot there?
Unless that's a band name, and I am just totally like off.
Hi, Lola.
And maybe Cup of Joe's. Maybe someone just wants a Cup of Joe. You guys have to be more specific. Are these bands?
How about Purple Hail? Have you guys ever heard of Purple Hail? Another alternative.
That's real?
Yeah, Purple. Oh,
alternative pop band?
Mm-hmm.
What's an alternative pop band sound like? Is that like a Devo kind of thing?
I don't. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know what it means.
Mr. Yoso by Cup of Joe. Man, those
Mr.
are great.
Yoso. I like that name.
Those are great names. Like just for the names themselves, I would do it. Mr. Yoso by Cup of Joe. All right, let me write this down. I'm gonna write that down.
Write it down. Our Cup of Joe big?
Yeah, and also is Cup of Joe, is that like a pop band? Is that a rock band? Oh, so the song name is Raining in Manila.
Oh, we thought it was the weather.
And the band name is Lola Amor.
Ooh, Lola Amor.
It reminds me of Lola Young.
Yeah.
Another one that nobody really checked out. Now, she's a little different, to be fair. She's a little different.
I think she's awesome.
Yeah, she is. I'm just saying she's a little different for sure, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it, right? That's kind of. Oh, I didn't write down Maralog by Dianella, and we already got Molto by Cup of Joe. Well, apparently this Cup of Joe is it's a pop band. Okay. Thank you, Andrea. All right. Well, let's move on. If you guys still have recommendations, feel free to keep putting those in the chat. And by the way, speaking of chat, Sam and I are going to be upping our game a little bit for the lives. So I'll be watching for a much better experience moving forward.
I am remiss because I forgot to mention some sad news.
Oh, what's the sad news?
Our roving entertainment reporter
was fired.
Flip. No, he passed away suddenly.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, he was like
Flip Tannenbaum.
He was like 150 years old.
He was, and he smoked all the time. So I wasn't surprised. But yes, say goodbye to Flip Tannenbaum.
Yeah. Thanks, Flip, for the 2 episodes you did with us. Oh, yeah, the Nestle. You're right. Yes, thank you, Janessa. The Nestle Pagabag. What is Pagabag?
It's a commercial. I looked it up just now, and I got to find what it is.
I mean, what
Okay,
is that
it's a
mean? Is that like the title of the commercial, or is it like is that an
it,
actual
it's a
product name?
song. It's associated with a song called Paggy Bag by the Filipino band APO Hiking Society.
APO Hiking Society.
Yeah, created by Publicia Manila for Nestle's 100 year in the Philippines in 2011. Oh, that's cool.
I love hearing you try to say names
Oh, it's always a
of like
train wreck.
Filipino names or Indian, especially in names Indian names. I love
Oh,
it.
I'm really bad at
It's
Indian names.
it's the best. It's the best. Well, I'm not good at it either, but um all right. So again, moving on from that. Is there anything you guys would like Sam and I to do, like react to or otherwise,
Keep it clean.
that isn't music related? Now, obviously, we just talked about some commercials. I'm all for that. I'm all for that because I think it's an interesting look into a culture.
Oh,
Um,
thanks, Janessa.
Bim.
Pegabig means love or affection.
Oh wow. Oh, that's cool. The
Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks,
All right.
10-2X.
Well, we will definitely be looking at this Mr. Yoso then. Sam's actually going to come over today after we both take a nap after this.
That's right. That's exactly what's
Sam will
going to
come
happen.
over today and we'll take a look at it. But is there anything that Sam and I can do that isn't music related that you'd love for us to go out and look at? Now, obviously, we live here in LA. There's plenty we could go around and do. Uh, Not just LA, but all of Southern California. You know, whether that's a different city, different town, whatever. If there's something you guys are interested in, let us know what that might be. Do you want us to do more of these lives? Would you prefer you don't see our ugly mugs live ever again? Um, do you want us to do like I think the travel log thing is kind of fun because it's fun to show off, like everybody's proud of where they're from, right? Whether it's clean or not or awesome, but everybody's proud of where they're from. So for me, it would be kind of fun to go around and show people the cool things that LA has.
Well, there's lots of restaurants. Everybody's
Oh
always
yeah,
touting how New York has like the greatest restaurants, but LA has its share.
LA has amazing restaurants. And not only that, but you know, I live right here next to Ventura Boulevard, which is the biggest boulevard in the world. Uh, or longest. I think it's the longest boulevard in the world. But that is just chock full of restaurants.
And
And
traffic.
well, that's true too. Yeah, parking is not fun, but
Oh, thank you, Obi, for thinking this is fun.
well, we appreciate it. We just like talking to you guys. We would literally sit here for like the next 5 hours and chat with you guys. Because Sam never stops doing this. We could go on for all day.
That's right.
Other thing is, do we want to do more deep dives into things?
I don't know.
So obviously you and I do production where we did. It's been
Yeah.
a while, but do we want to start doing things that are like really deep dives into like how something was made? We have found that doesn't really work real well because people's
Yeah.
attention span isn't very long.
No, I mean, it's got to be within 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, yeah. People start tuning out after a while. So Obi says the Filipino food vlog was good.
Yeah. Thank you, Obi.
Uh, Casual Chuck did a series about Filipinos who made Philippines proud. Oh,
We should check that out.
and I feel like Casual Chuck is like he's one of those guys that is so proud of his culture and he loves making things about his own culture, and that to me is I love that. I love that about him. So I mean, again, that's something that I think we should probably look into as well. Sam is doing stuff that shows off why we're so proud to be uh, Angelians.
Yeah, sure, we are.
You're not. You're not
I,
proud. You're not
what are you
proud.
talking about? I said, yeah, I am. We are. That's great.
Um.
I'll never like the Dodgers, but
Now, see, here's the thing. I have turned into a Dodgers fan.
really,
I have. I have. And it's my son is. My son is a Dodgers fan. Well, he's an Otani fan. So he's like, and this is what he knows, right? He was born here, so he's, LA is all he's ever known, and all you hear here is Otani.
well, what's an Otani?
All right, so you are clearly not a Dodger fan. Um,
I am proud.
Uncle Chuck is great. Sam sounds so proud.
I am so proud
We have
that I'm still alive here.
So here's the thing, Ob. We actually have reached out to Casual Chuck. We'll send him another one because, like us, we get a lot of requests too. So I understand a lot of stuff gets kind of missed. But we have reached out to him and said, "Hey, we'd love to do something."
Thanks, 102X. That's
2X is
funny.
from Texas, and I'm not a Dodgers fan. Are you a Houston fan or are you a Rangers fan? That's what I want to know.
Or a Cowboys fan.
Ooh, now I'm a Cowboys fan.
That's right. And he never lets you forget it.
As long as horses are in it. You're forever gonna be. You're gonna be the horse now, Sam. You're the horse.
Great. I'm thrilled to death.
All right, so let's go through this. We have a few more things. So other suggestions were like story time, like episodes where you tell where you or I will tell a story, or both of us will tell like one story of our time in the entertainment industry, something funny, something interesting. Maybe it's a life lesson. I don't know. Something embarrassing. You've got plenty of those, right? Embarrassing moments.
A plethora.
So Spurs fan. Well,
What
Yeah.
city are they with?
San Antonio.
Oh,
San
that's
Antonio
right.
Spurs.
Yeah,
They used
I'm a big basketball fan.
they used to be
Yeah.
good. They used to be good. Haven't heard much from the Spurs lately. So we can share some stories, that kind of thing. It's just really about what you guys would want to hear.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not seeing a whole lot of suggestions.
No,
Is Acha still with us, or did she leave?
I don't know. OB says the stories would be good.
Okay,
I mean,
let's
there's-
hear a story, Scott.
Okay. Do you want? Well, right now,
I don't know.
we're asking for ideas for like future episodes.
I know that. I was just being spontaneous.
Is that what that's called? Classic. So there's also classic this or that. So we could have. So Sam and I tried this a few times. In fact,
Yeah.
you can go out and look at our shorts on our YouTube channel where we did a thing called Rapid Fire with Scott and Sam. We've also done it on our live feeds a couple of times. But I love the this or that. Like, if you guys really want to know our opinions on things, like, BTS versus Blackpink.
Halloween stories. I've got a Halloween story for you, real quick,
All right, go for it.
if you want to.
Sure.
Well, back when I was really young, like in my 20s, I was playing in a band, and it was Halloween, and at the time I had a part-time job as a security guard, so I had this whole uniform with a badge and all that. So I thought it would be cool to come to the gig dressed as a security cop. So I went there, I got stoned out of my mind, and then I had to drive home.
What kind? All right, go ahead. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Mostly beer.
Okay.
Uh, but I was driving home from the gig at like 3 in the morning, and I was a little woozy, and this cop pulled me over. And he walks up and he goes, "Do you know why I stopped you?" And I said, "No, your officer, your sir, And he said, "Do you think that uniform is funny?"
Kind
And
of.
I said, "No, sir, no, sir. I'm a security guard. I really am." And he just was not happy with me, but he let me
I
go.
was gonna say, did he let you go?
Yeah,
That's nice of him.
with a warning.
That's nice of him. Where was
Don't
this?
dress like a cop anymore.
Where was this? What city?
This was near Baltimore.
Ah, wow. And they let you go. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
who would
crazy.
have thunk?
I wouldn't have. I would have arrested you on the spot.
Oh, Tin 2X, I love this. They want us to react to your reactions.
So that's funny you say that because we've talked about doing that because I have because I'll go back and I don't think you do this, but I'll go back and I'll watch like old reactions, especially like early like BTS reactions, early like Taylor Swift ones we've done, anything that's been a while, and just see how like clueless we like really like we're clueless all the time, but we were really clueless going into these, which is why I love them so much. That's why we love doing these, because we are clueless going into it. But we've thought about doing that. We've talked about reacting to reactions.
Take a look at what Akshay just said about BTS and Blackpink. They're going to have some sort of online war.
Oh, yeah. Now I have heard this as well. I have heard this. Um, yeah, to be fair, I don't think I want to do that anyway. The this or that, like J-pop versus K-pop, BTS versus Blackpink, or any of that. I don't think I want to do that because it's like art. You can't pick your favorite art piece because everything means something different to everybody. So it's
Well,
difficult
yeah.
to do that.
What do you mean by interviews, Velvet Moon? Do you mean like interviews we've done or other people's interviews? That would be cool.
By the way, we're working on some interviews right now.
That's true.
Even if we can't collab with people, like even with like say like Casual Chuck, if even if we don't collaborate on a video or something, I would love to just interview and kind of get his mindset, like what like drives him, and what how did he like get from somebody who started out on on YouTube and to where he is now. That to me is kind of fun. But yeah, art is very subjective. The verses stuff kind of gets especially with passionate groups, fan bases. You just it's a lose-lose situation, really. Um
Wait, I'm falling apart here.
SB19 interviews. Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah, let's just do that.
So Obi wants to know if there was any scary stuff while I was on duty. There was one, actually no, two interesting events when I was a security guard. The first one was when I was guarding an old, um, I guess it's a frigate or a cruiser, like a navy ship, smaller navy ship, but it was pretty big for me, and I had to walk through it like at 3 in the morning, all the way into the bowels of the ship, and there was always these weird noises and things. I was scared out of my mind most of the time.
You weren't a very good security guard.
Oh no, I'll tell you how bad I was. I was guarding a plant, like
Like a fern.
a manufacturing plant or
Oh.
something, like a big building. Stop that. Um, and uh, I was in this guard shack up on a hill looking down at the plant, and I'm like just supposed to take a look at it, and then every now and then walk around and check the doors and stuff. Um, but I was sitting there. It's about 4 in the morning. Stuff always happens to me in the middle of the night. Um, and I saw a car pull up,
Okay.
and two guys got out, and I'm like, "What's going on here?" And they looked like they came up to the door, the main door, and they looked like they were trying to break in because
Okay.
they were like looking and doing something, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "This is not good." So I did what my boss always told me to do, and that's be safe, just call in support. So I called the police, and they came. And then, but before they came, a whole bunch of other cars showed up, and it was the early shift. But I called the cops on them. No. And
Were
then
you
I
were you
quit.
fired? Were you fired?
No, I wasn't fired, but I was
Wha-
told not to do that again. I'm like, well, you said if I see something really suspicious.
And they didn't tell they didn't tell you the crew was coming at a certain time?
Nope.
Oh.
Who knew people started work at 3 in the morning?
And these are the people who are running the entertainment industry today, folks. People who couldn't be good security guards.
That's right.
Uh, let's see. I was gonna. Oh, so Janessa says we should do SB19 Wyatt music video. We have done the Wyatt music video from SB19. You won't find it on our YouTube channel, but you will find it on our Patreon.
Patreon.
Because YouTube, not YouTube, but whoever owns that music decided they wanted to block it fully. So
Yeah, it's too bad. But
and I don't
if you go
understand
to our
why.
Patreon,
Yeah, it's on Patreon. It's free.
everything's free on the Patreon right now until we get so popular we can charge your ass.
Yeah, that's never. I always go back to that line from. You ever watch The Social Network?
The movie Social Network?
Yes, you ever
I've
watch
seen
that?
it. Yeah.
So there's a line in there, and I can't quote it, word for word. But what's better than having somebody pay for something?
I don't know what.
Making it free.
Oh, okay.
So,
So Obi asks me if it was a ship like the Queen Mary, and I'm like,
I would
weren't you
never.
listening?
I would never do the Queen Mary.
No. Oh, I took the ghost tour.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It
want to
wasn't
do it.
fun.
I wouldn't want to do it.
No, but Obi asked if it was an old Navy ship like the Queen Mary. I'm like, no, it wasn't an old. I told you in the beginning of my story,
It was a
that
Fern.
It was a small Navy ship,
Oh,
a frigate, or something. So pay attention, Obi, or else I'll have to come over there.
you're welcome. You're welcome, Velvet Moon. I just think it's like I don't want to charge for something that's nobody's fault. I mean, it's people who for some reason think a song that's really, I mean, it's not a brand new song or anything. Wyatt, it's not a brand new song. So the fact that it was blocked globally was kind of weird. But we have there's probably like a half dozen or a dozen songs, Sam, would you say?
Yeah,
On
somewhere around there
Patreon that
have been
were blocked.
on YouTube. Yeah.
But they're all on, all those that were blocked are on Patreon. And so yeah, if you want to see the Wyatt one from SB19, there's some Lisa stuff on there too. There's some Jenny stuff on there that was blocked from our YouTube that we've put on Patreon. So yeah, definitely go check that out. Sam. All right. Did we what oh so here's some questions I wanted to ask you, Sam. This will be fun stuff real quick.
A question for me?
Actually, here's a question for everybody here, and you guys can chime in. Where are you tuning in from today? And I know they
Oh,
said this.
yeah.
I know most of you already said that, but let us know where you're tuning in from. Um, and this is for you, Sam. If you could teleport to a place for 24 hours, where would you go?
Hmm. There's so many places I'd love to go, like
24
the
hours
Oval
anywhere.
Office in the White House. Stuff like that.
24 hours.
24 hours? No, I couldn't handle that. Um, I don't know, the Philippines or
Have you ever been to the
somewhere.
Philippines?
I've never been to Asia.
Oh, you've never been to Asia at all.
No, not at all.
Oh, wow.
I almost got a gig playing
Hello,
in
Yash.
Tokyo. Hello, Yash.
RM's Brain Cells. Oh, that's a awesome name. San Antonio. Another San Antonio.
Hmm.
Christopher Ramos from Philippines. Oh, it's 10 p.m. there now. Well, we hope this is a good time for most people.
Hey, Choo Choo, I love your name. Uh,
Choo choo.
yeah, Canada's really nice. I have relatives there, and when I was a teenager, we used to go up there and visit our family and have a blast because Canada's a lot of fun.
I'd love to go to British Columbia up there.
Yeah, I haven't been there. I've
I've
only been on the East Coast.
I've been to Canada. I couldn't tell you what part because we just went over the border to do some fishing.
Hmm.
Um, and I went with a friend, so I literally was clueless where we were going. But I've always wanted to go to, like, Vancouver. Vancouver's right up the coast. We just go up. I mean, I was close to it. I was in Seattle. You could practically see Vancouver.
Hey,
Um,
here's one for you, Scott.
oh,
Yash wants to know what in 30-second pitch what the podcast is about.
this podcast?
Yes,
Oh,
and they only have 30 seconds, so hurry.
oh, well, so this is an extension of Sam and I's stuff that we've been doing on YouTube, but this is a more personalized version where you guys get to know us a little bit better, what our background is. You guys are free to ask us any questions you ever wanted to ask anybody, whether it's just personally, like a couple of guys living in Los Angeles, or if it's about the business, the entertainment industry, because Sam and I were both producers. I mean, I've been producing for 20 plus years. You similar, tons of jobs in the post production part of it. So if there's
Yeah.
anything like you guys want to know, we're here to answer those questions. And really, for us, it's to get to know you guys better and what you guys like, and so that we can make this a really fun relationship.
Always great with the wonderful support is Atya saying that it's about two men not knowing what they're doing.
She put now knowing, but we know it meant not knowing.
Not knowing. That's right.
That's so true. Yeah, actually, and that's part of it. I think is we're just a couple of fish out of water because we this is not something that we're
We've always been behind the camera.
exactly. Hold on, I gotta reset something. There we go. Get your logo up there. Um,
Yeah.
now I gotta go. Now I gotta find my way back. Yeah, that's the other thing too is that Atia is absolutely right. We don't know a whole lot, especially when it comes to today's music. So, and we've learned a lot. We have learned a lot. I actually know who people are talking about now when people say Lisa,
Yeah.
and because I wouldn't have known that before.
So Christopher wants to know if we produce live events like concerts and mini concerts. No, we don't do that. We're always locked in these dark rooms with computers.
That's true. Yeah. Now, while I mean, you and I have worked on live events. You and I have
Oh
done
yeah, yeah.
red
No, we have like the red carpet
red
stuff.
carpets and things where that's more of a studio network thing where and we've talked about this before. I would go down to the red carpet literally as producing either somebody who's either a host of a show or just another talent that we have who asks the questions to the celebrities as they're walking down the red carpet. I got to make sure that I get the handler to come over, that my talent is asking the right questions. And Sam's usually back in the studio making sure everything's running. So that's about the extent of our live event type stuff, right?
That's about it. Yeah.
And I actually worked on the live, we did a live of the royal wedding. Uh, and I can't remember either of their names off the top of my head right now, but you know who I'm talking about. Prince Charles, King Charles, his son, and I can't remember the woman's name, but we did like a live event of that, and I was in the studio for that. But
So Yash was talking about what they did for a living, but their real passion is films and movies. I mean, are you interested in getting into the business or just as a fan? Because if you are, we can give you some advice on what not to do.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, look, I think the entertainment industry is very it was extremely appealing.
Oh, thank you. You should subscribe because they love our down to earth energy.
Ah, thanks, Yash.
I call it not knowing what we're doing,
Well,
but
as Atia would say, RM's brain cell says, I think we have a fun dynamic. They are a fan of watching a struggle, which is usually normally pretty much every time,
I'm always struggling.
and watching the light bulbs switch on well, most of the time. That's hilarious. Because we recently did the BTS Universe story, which was like over an hour long.
Yeah, don't
And there
remind
is
me.
no way that you and I are going to remember any of that. And it was really confusing because
Oh, the story
there's
of
seven
the
members.
universe.
Yes.
I was totally lost, and I still am.
Yeah. Well, there's like seven members with seven, like, of the most outrageously tragic stories. And to keep all of those, like, that it's impossible. I would literally have to watch that two or three more times to get it. But some things went off. Some things went off, like light bulbs, as RM's brain cells explained. But she's coming from a oh wait, so here we go.
Very good, Choo Choo. That's true. We know very well how to cry on
We
SB19
do,
songs.
we do. We've learned how to let our emotions out. Yeah, I love your down to earth. Okay, we did that. Atia, you guys being open to learning is what makes your videos live so special. We love to share with you guys. I personally enjoy learning from you guys and all the people in the comment section.
Aw,
Well, and
uh,
we wouldn't be doing this without you, Atia. The fact that you're here today makes us so happy.
it really thrilled us that you showed up.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we have designated you, Atya, as our number one fan. Number one fan, and with
uh,
all the accoutrement that come with
well,
it.
she has been here since the first live we ever did.
That's true.
At least it feels that way. OB says we should watch a Filipino movie. I'd love that. Like, what would be a good Filipino movie to do? That's what I want to know.
Oh, love and life. How you doing? Thanks for showing up. Don't be apologetic. We don't know what we're doing half the time.
That's right.
So,
That part's true.
going back to Yasher's comments about wanting to maybe do something in entertainment, but yes, it is tough. It's always been tough. But one of the best ways is to do what I did, and that's start as a gopher. You just get coffee for people or help clean up the film vault
Well,
or stuff like that, and then you just learn from people that you work with, and you step up and start. I trained myself to be uh, everything, and I trained myself to be an editor and to work in post production,
Yeah.
just from watching the other guys work and reading some books. And then eventually they promoted me to be a first assistant uh, to the editor, and then I became the editor, and then I became a producer. So yes, you can do it. It's a lot of hard work, but if that's your love, you should do it.
But I will also say this: the industry has changed. By the way, hello, Love and Life. I know you already said that, Sam, but I wanted to say it as well. Uh,
Mm.
no worries being late. There's no such thing. Um, but yeah, I think the industry has changed. So when I started, it was 20 some years ago, 25 years ago. And it has completely changed since
Mm.
I started, because when I first started, it was literally I would produce. Then it just kind of morphed into not only now do you have to produce it, which we can get into what producing television really means, but it started becoming producing and editing. Then you had to do filming, so you had to go out, film it, produce it.
That's
Then
true.
you had to come back and edit it and write it, and then you had to deliver it. So it used to start out. I used to start out just, for me it was making sure I had the right questions, making sure everything was set up. But then it turned into something completely different. Um, and of course, with the industry really kind of transforming before our very eyes at this very moment, it's going to be extremely difficult to get in.
Yeah,
You've got AI now that's doing a lot of stuff, and
a lot of people are losing their jobs.
yeah, and jobs are changing. Jobs are changing. Responsibilities are changing. So and that's something Sam and I would love to talk about further. Maybe we do like a live where we talk specifically about the industry and what it can mean to somebody who's interested in that. But it's just a strange time right now. But if you're willing to put in the work, yeah, like Sam said, start out as a PA, a production assistant, or like you said, a gopher. It's the same thing. If I could change one thing about what I did, I would probably try to get into films. Um,
Yeah,
I love television, but
film
as
is
we all
better.
know, television's going through a huge transformation. So, but films will always be there, whether they're shown on the big screen or whether they're shown on a streaming platform. They'll always be films. So I wish I had gotten more into film, and I've done some work on film, but it
That's where I
was
started in film.
yeah. So that would be
Uh,
fun to do, but I would love to have a deeper discussion about that. Just real quick, OB, I've got you. Hamala is on the list for a Filipino movie.
yes, Love and Life. We do wear a lot of hats, mostly dunce hats.
Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay, got it. Oh, it means miracle. Love it. By the way, there is a segment in the Filipino noontime show, The Clones, where contestants sing to almost the exact voice of the original singer. Maybe. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. You want to put that in? You want me to?
Yeah, you can put it in. Because now I have like 500 windows open, and if I move something, I'm gonna mess something up.
All right. Let me see. The show's called The Clones.
Yeah.
Okay. And
So Love and Life says, "I'm sure you guys wear many hats." Yes, Sam said we wear our dunce hats a lot of times, but I I take a lot of pride in the fact that I've worn a lot of hats in my career. Like I literally started at the bottom, and when I mean at the bottom, I was doing free work. I would work 10-hour days for free
yep.
on anything I could get my hands on. So I was doing like commercials. I was doing student films because there's a lot of really good film schools out here. I was doing student films. Um, I was doing independent short films. Anything I could get my hands on, I was doing it. And most of those were free. And that's to build up your resume. And then at some point, you can start, like, that's when I started doing production work, like PA, production assistant work on films. And then And then I just needed more money, so I ended up getting a job at E Entertainment in the media library for $10 an hour. $10 an hour.
You know,
That was the minimum wage back then.
when I was a editing assistant, I was getting 750 an hour, which is not very much in this
No,
country.
no, it's
Um, but Yash wants to know what we've produced. Do we have any names? I've got a few names, but I can't say them on TV.
I'm sorry, I'm reading. So, oh, wait,
Anyway,
hold on. Oh, yay. I'm so happy today. I needed that. I had a rough day at work today. Well, we hope you didn't have a rough day, Atia. Um, Christopher Ramos, how about executive produce a Jollibee commercial outside Philippines? You had enough tears to start it. My gosh, you're not kidding, Christopher. We could totally. I would love to executive produce a Jollibee commercial
oh, that would be fun, wouldn't
for
it?
like here in the States.
Yeah.
But I will say the ones that are already made translate very well. So I don't think you need anything specific to the States. But yeah, if they want to make any more, I'm all game. I'm game for it. Um, so let's see. By the way, there is a segment. Oh, yeah, we did that. Did that. The noontime show is called Eat Bulaga.
That sounds painful.
Eat Bulaga. What is Bulaga? I don't know what that. Yeah, that must mean something.
It's the name of the show, I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I just don't know what Bulaga means. But I have a question for both of you. What are your top 3 movies and TV shows of all time? Oh my
Ooh, that's
gosh.
easy.
Is it? That would be too hard for me.
Well, I have three like super close ones that
Okay.
I could mention.
All right.
Would you like to hear it?
Sure. Let's hear it.
Okay. My number one film of all time is 2001: A Space Odyssey by Stanley Kubrick, and a brilliant. I like all his movies. Doctor Strangelove is hilarious and sad at the same time. So I really love 2001, Young Frankenstein by
Ah,
Mel Brooks.
great movie.
Amazing movie, and along with Blazing Saddles,
Yeah.
another amazing movie.
Yeah.
Um, what else? Oh, in TV, my favorite shows are Star Trek, the original, but I also like Strange New Worlds. It's really well
Wow.
done. And I also like the first Star Wars movie was my favorite of all time. What else? And it's a short list.
I will say TV wise, I'll give some variety. Sitcom, I'm gonna give Cheers.
Oh,
Uh,
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is great. If we want to go to like MASH was an awesome,
Oh,
incredible dramedy. I don't know what you'd call that. Episodic.
yeah, it
I
was a
don't know.
dramedy.
I don't know, but I wouldn't call it like a sitcom, even though they did have a laugh track on some of them. Sometimes they didn't. I think
Yeah.
they tried different things, but such an incredible show. Um, I had something else, but I just can't. And I love recent. If we're going to look at something recent, I love Murders in the Building,
Oh,
um,
yeah. I
which is
forgot
which is
Murders.
great.
Yeah,
But
that's an awesome show.
there's a lot of good ones out there right now. Like Alien Earth is such a good show. I don't know.
Mhm.
There's just so many. There's so many. And as far as movies go, I'll only give you one that's kind of new. I'm with you with 2001. But I like Avengers Endgame. It's
Yeah, that was good.
the reason I like that is because it was just a culmination of so many movies into one that actually paid off, both entertainment wise and emotionally. And so I that one I'll just put on the top of my head. But there's Gone with the Wind is such a classic. You've got Wizard of Oz was amazing for its time. I mean,
Oh
there's
God, yeah. Gone with the
Citizen
Wind.
Kane. I mean, so if you want to look at like all the classics, there's so many. It's too hard to
Yeah.
pick just three. But so what have we produced? Well, again, I've mainly done TV, so I've done like everything from entertainment news
Hmm.
to which were big. I did that at like three different companies, entertainment news. Um, House hunting type, house renovation type shows,
Yeah,
unscripted.
me too. I worked on a show called Merge, and
Mm.
it was about two people that are getting married and they want to merge their styles of home
Oh, geez.
into one. And it was hosted by this woman called Lisa Renna, and she was a card.
She was,
So, but I kind of like the idea of
yeah,
taking
yeah,
two people's homes and mixing them together.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I did a show that was we turned people's houses into TV, into their favorite TV show. So somebody like wanted a house renovation for their living room. They wanted to put the Cheers bar in their living room. So that's what we did. And somebody wanted like a Sesame Street backyard. We did
Mm,
that. We did I mean, that was kind of fun in that terms.
yeah,
But
that was a
anyway,
good show.
but a lot of unscripted, and I did reality. I've done competition shows. Um, I mean, and we've repurposed things like Survivor. There was a show that was actually pretty good back in the day called The Naked Truth, uh, which was pretty good actually. If you go back and watch that now, it's a classic sitcom type thing. But yeah, that's I mean, a lot of stuff you probably haven't heard of, if I'm being honest.
Oh, me too. I mean, I did work on some big movies like Goodfellas
Yeah.
and uh, The Abyss by James Cameron. That's a movie you don't hear a lot about, but it was really, really good. The Abyss. I also worked a little bit on Aliens 2.
Hmm.
Um,
I remember that.
but yeah, that was a great movie.
Um, Not many people watch TV now. That's correct, Velvet Moon. I agree. Speaking of getting into film, I have been binge watching '70s era Robert Redford movies. Great. Too bad. I
Yeah,
mean, he just passed too, which is sad.
yeah. But I was a fan of his when I was a little kid, and I saw him on. The first time I saw him was on a Twilight Zone episode when I was a kid, and in reruns,
Yeah,
not the original one. I
yeah.
wasn't that old, but
The Sting
yeah.
was great.
And I just love this guy because he had such a compassionate face, and it was the
Well,
story about how he was a police officer that got shot and knocks on this old woman's door, and she's being evicted, but she doesn't want to go because she's afraid to die, because if I go out the door,
yeah,
Mr. Death will get me.
yeah.
And then it turned out that he was Mr. Death, and he was there to tell her there's nothing to be feared, come along, mother.
Oh, that's a good story.
And it's such a great story.
Uh,
Rod Serling was an amazing writer and producer.
yeah, yeah. Those are great. That's a great show. That's
Yeah,
Love and Life
thanks, Love and
says
Life. Yeah.
that's the work ethic from back in the day. Yeah, and I don't think that exists today. I don't think anybody would do what we did back then. Um, Hello to everyone in the comments section. Please don't forget to like live stream. Thanks from Atia. Well, thank you, Atia. Tin2X corrected says the show is called Eat Balaga and the segment is called The Clones. Love and Life. I watched Hair yesterday. Great movie. Just need to enjoy the freedom of films made in that area. Yeah. I mean, I actually saw the play of Hair.
Really?
I did.
I almost went, but I didn't want to because of all the nudity.
Really?
I didn't want to see a lot of swinging.
I didn't see any nudity
things.
in the one I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Oh, the original one was nude.
Oh, no, I don't remember that. And Hair?
Yeah,
Oh.
long, beautiful hair.
Janessa Rain, Jollibee funny moments. Oh man.
Christopher.
Are there any funny moments in Jollibee commercials?
I haven't seen any. Christopher, um, we haven't seen any Korean reality shows,
I
but
would
I think we
love
should look
that.
at it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yash says, I saw All the President's Men, The Sting, Butch Cassidy, Barefoot in the Park. These are all obviously Robert Redford stuff. 3 Days, the Condor. Robert Redford was an amazing actor. I hate that it took his death to appreciate him. Yeah, I feel like he's one of those guys actually who was appreciated. If I'm
Oh, he was hugely
he
appreciated back in the day.
He was Brad Pitt before Brad Pitt was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
The blue eyes, blonde hair, good looking dude. But he was also a respected actor early on, where I think Brad Pitt had to kind of earn his chops. You know, he was just the good looking guy, and then they're like, oh, hey, he can actually act too. Look at that.
Yeah, and he was also a really big philanthropic donor.
Philanthropic.
Yeah, helping people out.
Yeah. Ed Harris is great.
Oh, he
I
was
agree
awesome.
with that. I skipped a bunch of stuff here. I just watched Salo, or the 120 Days of Sodom, another 70s movie, but absolutely torturous to watch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Yesh. I don't know if it's Yesh or Yash,
Yash.
but yes, The Abyss was a practice run for uh, the T-1000 liquid
Yeah.
Terminator
Yeah.
and Titanic. I actually knew that because I talked to James Cameron while we worked together on The Abyss. That was a lot of fun. Oh, I got to tell you about
Well,
my
hold on,
story.
real quick. Crimson Iceberg, hello. If we missed you, we apologize. Thank you for joining. Always welcome. Yang, welcome, Yang.
Hi, on.
What's going on, Yang? Well, we barely know what's going on, so that's part of the fun. Uh, yeah, and then we can go ahead. Go ahead, Sam.
I don't know what I was talking about.
I'm just trying to catch up. Twilight Zone was a great show. I particularly love the episode where there was blue men with working tools.
That was the second version of Twilight Zone, but that was a good episode. The guys working in between the seconds of time, and these people got stuck in there with them.
Never saw that. Janessa Rain says, I recruited Yang. Ha ha ha. Well, thank you, Janessa. And welcome, Yang, again.
Getting back to The Abyss real quick, can I just...
Well, here, let's catch up real quick, and then you can get... I just want to make sure we caught up with everything. There's a lot of Jollibee memes out there. I didn't know that.
And mascot is a funny moment.
The Jollibee, the mascot, funny moments. Oh, okay. The funny one is the Jollibee mascot. Okay. You should recommend some at Christopher. Yes, definitely recommend. Lots of funny compilations about the funny bee. Crimson Iceberg, I miss you guys. Well, we miss you too.
Aw, thank you.
Unless you were talking to somebody else, but we still miss you. Yes, the mascot is iconic. He does everything, dance, instruct. I have seen that. In fact, aren't there more than one mascot? Is there more than one mascot? I know there's the bee, obviously, but isn't there other mascots as well? I'll have to find that. All right, go back, do your thing, Sam.
Oh, so on The Abyss, when we were working with Cameron, he would come in at night because he was working during the day on Terminator 2. But I was he went out to meet his girlfriend in the parking lot, and I was cleaning up the putting the film away and all that other stuff because the session was almost over. And then the phone rang, and I answered it, and this guy with a weird accent said, "Is Jimmy there?" And I said, "You mean James Cameron?" He goes, "Yeah, that's it." So I went and got James Cameron, and he comes up and he answers the phone. He goes, "Hey, Arnold, how you doing?" so it was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's funny.
That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to have those moments because you especially considering how big, especially all of James Cameron's movies have become huge, like must see events. I mean,
Yes.
but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's amazing, like everything he's done. As Yash says, every movie James builds on the last one he's made. Every movie is a brick to a home. I get what you're saying. What the final product will be, I don't know. I mean, how do you like his biggest by far has been Avatar, right? Avatar is
Yeah.
like the biggest. It's the most. I think it's made the most money of any movie of all time. So
Really?
yes,
I don't think the second one did very well.
I'm not. The first one I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the second one.
Oh, second one did
Get it
great.
straight.
Second one did great. It made over $1 billion.
Oh, well, that's all right.
That's okay. uh, but yeah, I agree. James Cameron has nowhere to go but down, I think, because he has been at the top for so long that where do you go from there? Where do you go when you've hit the ceiling? But he usually does find ways. I don't know how he does it, but he usually does find ways. Titanic, big one. Terminator is probably my favorite. And actually, maybe Aliens is maybe my favorite. But so many good movies. Abyss.
Game over, dude. Game over.
Game over. But he can do everything. Like Abyss is like one of those like thinking movies, and Aliens is like an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
So he can literally do like anything. And that's the same with Christopher Nolan. You're talking about Interstellar. Christopher Nolan is another one of those film directors that can, it seems like everything he does just like he just blows it out of the water. Like I'm still enthralled with Inception because it's such a hard thing to show visually and to get you to understand what's happening. He did such an excellent job because I don't know if a lot of people could have pulled that off. I mean, it could easily have been so confusing you didn't get what was happening, but he did a great job of really like showing you visually this world that he created. So yeah, those guys are just amazing.
Yeah. So Yash was talking about how all these guys are from Toronto, these very talented people. The other person that's from there is William Shatner, which, one of my idols,
Mm-hmm.
because he's so over the top.
Yeah, well, he's a theater actor.
That's right. He had to train to project to the audience in the way back.
Yeah, that's right. You're always talking to the last guy in the last row.
That's right.
Which is what I love about him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh, Memento. God, that was such a wild story.
yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think Sam and I are also going to do, we're going to start sitting down and doing some movies. I would love to watch some of these shows. Korean reality shows sounds so fascinating to me because I just feel like it would just be so different and so off the wall.
Oh, Shatner's from Alberta. Yeah, I did not know that. I just knew he was from Canada somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. Love and Life, you're right. Oh, he's from Alberta. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, we've been on for like
90
a
minutes.
long time. I have to get my son ready for school. He's about to leave here in like 3 minutes. Let's call it a day today. But I loved today. Today was great for me. This
Great.
was so fun.
So wonderful.
So
Everybody's so great out there. You guys, I love you all.
Yeah, same here. Same here. You guys are awesome. Let's do it again next. Let's stick to this time. 6 a.m. right here in LA.
Yeah.
We'll do it every Wednesday at this time, and hopefully we'll see you guys back. We've got Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, Jim Carrey, Mike Myers, The Rock.
All right,
All
we get the
Oh,
point.
these are
We
all
get the
Canadian.
point. We get the point already.
But yeah, we love you guys. And, you know, if you have a chance before you go, hit that like button for this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I mean, you're waiting for Sam to beg. Sam, beg real quick.
Yeah.
All right. See, now I made him beg, and he's gonna be like that all day. So yeah, if you could subscribe and definitely hit that like button on this stream before you go. And like I said, we'll see you next week. Next week, hopefully. Well, we'll be here. Hopefully, we'll see you.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. You're so great. We love you so much.
We do. All right.
Wait a minute.
Sam, I'll see you in a
Before
bit.
leave,
Oh
okay.
yeah. Bollywood recommendation. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om.
Okay, it's on the list.
Om Shanti Om. Thank you, Yang. Thank you, Janessa.
Yes. Oh gosh, you guys are so great. Thank you.
Thank you, Yash. All right. I'll see you in a little bit, Sam.
Okay, take it easy.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.